We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The play fake. Jackson. He's going to air one out right away. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Buccaneers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Linebacker Detroit Anderson there to make the plays.
Second and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Now, Jackson. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Again, it's Jackson. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Jacksonville.
On play action, here's Jackson. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
12 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Jackson up top again. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
Let's go!
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it facing third and a yard.
Ready up! Set! Lightning 18! 70 rings! 70 rings!
Along the side like a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Panther 60. Pep Hawk 70. 18 run. 18 run.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers.
14-yard line.
It's a gain of 34. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
It is second and 6.
18. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on second and third down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Back to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
That is one outright on the RPO.
To number 88. A gain of 4 yards.
The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bucs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The tight end, Fant, in motion. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The
trying to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, faking the give, forced out left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Set. Mike, 18.
Here's a run. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Bucs will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Jackson now. Moving to his left. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
A gain of 21 yards.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Throwing Jackson. Rush to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Second down, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Now it's Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate when we sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Here's a run up the gut. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Rolling right.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. It's looming. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. That one is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Ready up! Unlock line! Unlock line! Go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Go!
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
From the
and
21,
9.
here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go! Here we go! Drop ball 80! Pass the 60! Pass the 60!
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5. They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Checking it down. This one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. There are no 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's He's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. 79 Bronx.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
A third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion is Hunter. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And I don't think he got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
We've seen a trend throughout the league, Mike, where teams really like to throw the ball on 3rd and short because of their willingness to go for it on 4th down. Now, in this case, it backfires. You can't take that sack. Even if that ball falls incomplete, keep it 4th and 1. A lot more options on the table from a play caller standpoint.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Stick with him again. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's the former number 1 overall pick, Travon Walker, there to make the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it will be 4th down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Yaya Diaby. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Jackson now on 2nd down. Moving left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Nolan Smith in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Just a short game. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And that ball ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it to keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. After the loss of 3 in his 2nd and 13. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Jackson. And for a 3rd